Hey all, and welcome back to the Car Secrets channel, where today we're going to look into a Lexus Technical Service Bulletin, number 0024-25. And what this bulletin addresses is a condition that affects the newer model RX and TXs from 2023 to 2025, where you may have a blind spot monitor system not working, and you're going to have a BSM malfunction message in the gauge cluster, right? Telling you that there's a problem with it. So, and there are also, if you're able to scan it for fault codes, you might have a couple fault codes for the outer mirror indicator circuit open, either on the left or the right side. So fortunately, it's a simple repair for this. It's just a software update. Now, the older style BSM systems, they didn't have software that could be updated, and the module would have had to be replaced. But in this case, which is awesome, the software can be updated by the dealership and take care of this problem. So this is a technical service bulletin, not a recall. So that means that it's not going to be covered on every vehicle, no questions asked, like a recall is. In this case, the vehicle has to be within warranty, and it has to be exhibiting this condition for you to get it done for free. So the description of the job is reprogram both blind spot monitor sensors. The time that it pays the tech is 1.1 hours. If you come in outside of warranty, they will likely charge you more than that because this time is pretty low, generally speaking. The coverage on this is 4 years or 50,000 miles from the vehicle in service date. So not the date of the manufacturer, but the date of delivery to the first customer. And here's some parts information. So these are all the possible part numbers. I guess it would depend on the model and the year that you may have had in your vehicle. And then this is what they've come up with as a countermeasure. It's a new updated part number. So based on the one that was in your car, it's going to take a specific updated one. So they're saying the BSM sensors themselves should not be replaced. So if this were, let's say you had a sensor that needed to be replaced, they would order a new one based on this. But because this is a reflash, they gonna keep the original sensor in the car and just update it. So this information, it's only relevant if, let's say, you were in a collision and you need to replace the part. But for this, the purposes of this bulletin, it's not relevant because they do not get replaced as part of the repair procedure. So the required tools and equipment is just a battery charger to maintain the battery voltage up while the reflash is being performed, and a text stream, which is a factory OEM scan tool that they use to do the reflash and read the fault codes. The calibration information. So based on the vehicle when it was produced, this is a code that's stored inside the sensor. And as new calibrations are developed, the new calibration ID gets updated as the system is reprogrammed. So they will need to check and see if you have one of these older calibrations, then this service bulletin applies and they will update the calibration to this new one right here. If your calibration is either the new one or numerically higher one, this bulletin will not be applied. And so here they say that both sensors need to be updated because they both carry the software inside of them. The files are unique, even though the ID appears to be the same. So that's kind of interesting, right? The number here is the same, but it's BSM A and BSM B. So that's an important distinction to know which one to calibrate with what calibration. So when it comes into the shop, they need to confirm the condition before they do this repair. Hey, is there an issue with the blind spot monitoring system? Is there malfunction? And are there any DTCs, the diagnostic trouble codes present, specifically one of these two? If the answer is yes, continue to the repair. If not, they're going to have to see what actual thing are you complaining about. And then, yeah, confirm the calibration, see if it's up to date or if it's an older one. And if it is an older one, they will reprogram both sensors, making sure to maintain the battery voltage above 13.5 volts to make sure the system does not freeze up and crash. Once that's done, they will clear any fault codes and just double check that the system is working and send you on your way. And that's the repair for this issue. Pretty straightforward. So hopefully this information is helpful to you, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Thanks for watching.